What if I told you that the power to transform your life lies not in changing your circumstances, but in shifting your mindset? Imagine a philosophy that equips you with the tools to do just that. This is Stoicism, a timeless wisdom dating back to ancient Greece, yet still profoundly relevant in today's world. Stoicism focuses on cultivating inner peace, resilience, and self-control, regardless of what life throws at us. It's a philosophy that doesn't shy away from life's challenges, but instead empowers us to face them head-on with composure and grace. It's a philosophy that doesn't promise a life free from adversity, but offers a roadmap to navigate through it with dignity and strength. It's a philosophy that champions the power of perspective, where our response to events holds more weight than the events themselves. Stoicism teaches us that it's not what happens to us, but how we respond that truly matters. Today we'll delve into 12 key Stoic principles that can transform your life. The first principle is the dichotomy of control. This principle is all about understanding what we can and cannot control in our lives. It's easy to get caught up in events beyond our reach. Yet it's important to remember that we can only control our own actions, reactions, and perceptions. For instance, you can't control the weather, but you can control how you react to it. You can choose to grumble about the rain, or you can choose to appreciate it for nourishing the earth. That's the dichotomy of control and action. Next up is voluntary discomfort. This principle encourages us to step out of our comfort zones and intentionally experience discomfort. It's not about suffering for the sake of suffering, but rather about challenging ourselves and building resilience. It's about taking that cold shower in the morning, or choosing to walk instead of taking the bus. When we expose ourselves to discomfort voluntarily, we become better equipped to handle involuntary discomforts that life may throw our way. The third principle is living according to nature. Now, this isn't about ditching your home and living in a forest. Rather, it's about living in harmony with our true nature as rational and social beings. It's about making decisions based on reason, not on impulse or desire. It's about treating others with kindness and respect, understanding that we are all part of the same human family. Living according to nature means being true to yourself and to the best version of yourself that you can be. Finally, we have amor fati, or love of fate. This principle encourages us to embrace everything that happens to us, good or bad, as necessary and beneficial for our growth. It's about seeing every event, every circumstance as a piece of the puzzle that is our life. It's about understanding that even the most challenging situations hold valuable lessons for us. These principles encourage us to accept the things we cannot change, challenge our comfort zones, live authentically, and embrace our fate. All are stepping stones on the path to a more fulfilling and tranquil life. Moving on to the fifth principle, memento mori. This Latin phrase translates to remember that you will die. A bit morose, you might think, yet it's not about fostering fear, but rather encouraging mindfulness of our mortality. It's a reminder to seize the day, to make the most of the present, and to avoid postponing things indefinitely. Imagine if we approached each day with the knowledge that it might be our last. The urgency, the focus, the appreciation, that's memento mori. Our sixth principle is premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils. This principle encourages us to visualize potential challenges or setbacks. It's not a call to pessimism, but rather a tool for resilience, allowing us to anticipate and prepare for difficulties rather than being caught off guard. By visualizing potential obstacles, we can plan, adapt, and develop strategies to overcome them. Next up is the seventh principle, the view from above. This concept invites us to look at our lives from a wider, more objective perspective. It's about stepping back from the minutiae of our daily lives and realizing that our problems might not be as significant as they seem. This broader perspective can help us to keep our challenges in check and to appreciate the bigger picture. Finally, we have the eighth principle, the inner citadel. This metaphor represents the fortress of our mind and spirit, a place where we can retreat to find peace and tranquility, regardless of what's happening externally. It's about cultivating mental and emotional resilience and understanding that we have control over our reactions, even if we can't control the circumstances. These principles remind us of our mortality, prepare us for adversity, give us perspective, and help us cultivate inner strength. The ninth principle is, the virtue is sufficient. This principle speaks to the idea that having a virtuous character is enough for a fulfilled life. It's not about achieving fame, wealth, or success. Rather, it's about cultivating qualities like wisdom, courage, justice, and self-control. These are the real treasures. When you live with these virtues, you'll find that you're rich in the things that genuinely matter. Moving on to the 10th principle, the obstacle is the way. This principle teaches us that difficulties in life are not just roadblocks, but are also opportunities for growth. Every challenge we face is a chance to practice our virtues. The obstacle isn't something to be avoided, but rather it's a path forward. Each problem we overcome makes us stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Next, we have detachment. Detachment doesn't mean not caring about anything. It means not allowing our happiness to be controlled by things outside our influence. It's about understanding what we can and can't control, and then focusing our energy on the former. When we detach ourselves from the outcome, we free ourselves from the stress and anxiety of uncertainty. Finally, we arrive at the 12th principle, the Stoic sage. The idea here is to strive to become wise. The Stoic sage is someone who has mastered the art of living according to nature and reason. They are unaffected by externals, they practice virtue effortlessly, and they have an unshakable peace of mind. While becoming a Stoic sage is a lofty goal, it serves as a compass, guiding us towards living a life of wisdom and virtue. These principles teach us that virtue is its own reward, challenges are opportunities, detachment leads to freedom, and that we should strive to become wise. They invite us to look inward for fulfillment, to embrace our struggles, to let go of the things we can't control, and to aim for wisdom in all we do. These are the last 4 principles of Stoicism, a philosophy that, when applied, can bring about profound transformation in our lives. To recap, Stoicism isn't about suppressing emotions, it's about managing them in a constructive way. It's about cultivating a mindset that embraces change, focuses on what can be controlled, and lets go of what can't. It's about understanding that our reactions, not external events, dictate our happiness. It's about recognizing that even in adversity, there is an opportunity for growth. These 12 Stoic principles, when practiced consistently, have the potential to transform your life. They can shift your perspective from one of stress and worry to one of calm and tranquility. They can help you navigate life's ups and downs with grace and wisdom. They can help you live a life that is not just endured, but enjoyed. So don't wait for life to change your perspective instead. Start applying these Stoic principles today and witness the transformation in your life.